Okay, that's changed. Good morning. It is a bit of a gloomy day. It's been raining this morning. We were just trucking, hauling grain. Except the first load I took in this morning, I was on the phone pretty much the whole time, so I really wasn't recording anything, but I got to the elevator and I almost couldn't open the back hopper, so that has got to be fixed. I started loading again and remembered, oh yeah, that back hopper was messed up. Luckily I didn't get to the back, but I did fill the front. But that hopper's okay, so we at least caught it. We're gonna get that fixed now, hopefully, if it's not something more serious. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we've got a Kenworth T800 on the front of what I believe is it's a 41-foot Wilson trailer. Just double hopper bottom. Using a Farmall M hooked up to a 32-foot Mayrath coming out of our 55,000 bushel bin here. And that is all the corn we have left. We've cleaned out these other bins. We should have a little over 30,000 left in that 55,000 bushel bin when I'm done with this contract. So we've got a decent amount of corn left. Price of corn's going down, so probably not a good thing that we have that in there, but hopefully it rallies at some point. Anyway, we have a problem here. These are rustier than a tick. And for one, when you flip this over to open it, you'll be able to turn, you know, counterclockwise here, and it opens up this bottom hopper. Well, then this tooth just basically seats in here and doesn't allow you to close it. You gotta flip it back over to go to close. It's just kind of a little catch mechanic there. It is split away from the plate, so it's been rubbing here, as you can see. Very annoying. I can't hardly get the dumb thing flipped over. And now, this joint here is not really turning. So I'm hoping I can pump some grease into it and that'll fix my issues. As far as that little plate there, I might have to take it off and kind of hammer that thing back flat, or I don't know what I'm gonna have to do here, but I pulled this over here for tools. I don't think there's a grease gun in it, so I'm gonna go to the shop and grab one. So Dad and I have been hauling. I don't usually like to make videos of me just kind of driving a truck all day, but we did get the baby truck back, and we did swap that bulkhead module, which obviously did not work. It needed the software updated on it, but we put the old one back in. It's been running perfect, so I don't know if something just wasn't seated right, or we messed with enough wiring there that it's okay now. I don't know, but it's running great. So hopefully that fixed our problem and we're not going to have any more issues with it. I guess these knuckles actually, almost lost you there, they actually aren't greasable. That sucks. It's just these collars here. So I might have to replace those, which would mean a trip to Morton, which I think my father is in Morton now. Actually, this is a Wilson trailer. They probably wouldn't have those there. I'm thinking of CIT. There's a Truck Centers. I don't know if they should have a trailer. It's PJ trailers though. Well, I need to make some calls. Well, I think what I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna blast these with PB Blaster. See if I can't get something freed up, if it's just a chunk of rust that got caught in there and it's just making the knuckle turn weird. I'll I'm just gonna try that for now because a parts run would set me back quite a lot of time here. And before I do that, I'm gonna try and fix this plate because yeah, it's that little armature there is splitting away from the plate and it's causing a big issue here, and I can't hardly get it open or closed. And yeah, so I gotta take that off, which that is just a bolt, well, a special bolt, an Allen. It's just nutted on there. Hopefully it comes free pretty easily. It's rustier than a tick, so I highly doubt that. Hopefully I don't break it. If I do, I might have issues there. I might be able to just replace that with a regular bolt. It's got a shoulder on it so that plate can turn. We'll find out. Looked like a 5/8. Just have to check. Half of these are missing, so I guarantee it's probably don't have the right one with me here, or it's metric. It's not 5/8, so it must be 9/16. Yep, 9/16. As for the Allen, highly doubt I have it here, but not that one. That's gotta be it. Everything's rubbed off here, so I don't know the actual sizes. Oh. I'm gonna need a breaker bar for the 9/16. Wow, it's turning. Well, the nut came off, but the bolt is very seized. Ay, ay, ay. If I don't break this, it's gonna be a miracle. Well, without that tightened up from the nut, I can turn it really freely now. Problem is, how long is that gonna last before it rattles out down the road? Which, I mean, it really can't go anywhere because it's blocked by these teeth. So maybe I just put the nut on there and run it like that for now. Because this thing is just, I mean, totally seized. Ooh, and I really don't want to break it. So I think that's what we're gonna do for now. Put the nut on there. Don't thread it on totally tight. It is a lock nut, so leave it a little loose, a little loosey-goosey there until maybe, you know, if it does shake loose, then maybe I can get that bolt out. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that nut back on there. Just don't tighten it up all the way. Well, that's gonna fix that problem for now. Yeah, that's what's seized. That's definitely what's seized. So we'll just keep hitting it with PB, keep working it around. Hopefully that rust, yeah, it's knocked out off of there. Maybe I'll smack it with a hammer a few times, just for good measure. Right there is where we're having the problems on that turn, which would mean this knuckle is the one that's seized. I've got tension there right now. That's the only thing that makes sense. Today is the end of the week, and so everything closes this weekend, so I was hoping to get aways on this hauling. And this kind of just put a wrench in things. Well, nothing I'm doing is working, so I'm just gonna go get parts. It's over an hour away to grab that knuckle, but they did say they had about 20 in stock, so by the time I get back, the elevator will be closed. I have a little bit left to go to our local ethanol plant, and they are open, I believe, until like 7 or 8 o'clock, so I might be able to get, you know, a load or two in before they shut down. Yeah, I guess I am headed off on the road. I need a U-joint. Getting a little ahead of myself here. I should probably tarp the truck just in case it rains. Maybe close the toolbox on the truck. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Rushing till life's no fun. We'll pick them up, I guess. I think I'm actually done with these for now, so. PB goes in the back. Yeah, that closed. Okay, now we'll go grab that U-joint. Well, after a small little cruise of 2.5 hours, we finally have the new U-joints. And these are greasable. These new ones. The guy that I bought them from said, yeah, Wilson decided to make them sealed joints there because they were saying that guys never grease their trailers. Well, then everyone was complaining because they would go bad and they couldn't grease them. So it was Wilson's fault for not making them greasable, and now they put the grease zerks on the knuckles so that it's your fault if you don't grease them, which I prefer. I would much rather grease it, you know, frequently and not have to use the force of 10,000 suns just to get my stinking hopper bottoms open. Okay, now getting this off, this rod, to get to these knuckles, I assume I just gotta knock this collar loose. And then I should be able to just pull this back out a little bit and get this knuckle off. I don't know, we'll see. So it doesn't look like it's gonna be too big of a job.
You serious?
But I am just gonna pull it over to the shop. Dad is finally back now from getting parts of his own. And so we're gonna get this out of the wind, out of the weather a little bit here. Back it up to the shop. And I have some air tools and things like that to work on it if we need them. But I think it's just a matter of we gotta take those nuts off of the back side of that handle. It should just drop down, and then we can take that U-joint apart, or take it off anyway, and just slip the new one on there. And it sounds easy, but everything has got a cake coating of rust about that thick, so nothing's gonna come off. Yeah, you know the deal. Here in central Illinois, we salt the roads if it rains, so everything is rusty. What the?
Well, this has got to come off to get them bolts out anyway.
Well, no, they're carriage, I think.
Well, that might be, but the slots don't go all the way down.
Oh, for the actual.
Yep.
I see.
Or we can knock the collar loose. Is that just a standard lock collar? Oh yeah, that's going to come right off.
Well, yeah, how the heck are we going to get those bolts out of there? What size is that, do you think? 7/16 or something?
What's that?
Those nuts?
On the back side of this?
Yeah.
9/16, I would say.
Oh, they're okay.
No, wait a minute.
They look small.
No.
What are those welded?
Round.
Huh?
They're round. Ouch.
They're round?
That's a thread insert.
Would you?
Yep, that's a thread insert. We got to take them out from this side. So this has got to come off.
I tried taking that off. That don't come off.
Well, it's coming off.
It don't come off. It's not coming off.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So this has got to come off. Get it out of the way.
I probably should have tore it apart before I went and got parts, huh?
Well, so far I haven't seen anything I can't make work. But
Huh. Well, hopefully nothing breaks. It looked pretty simple to me to get that taken off, but nothing can be simple.
well,
No, I already got that off and loose.
you said it wouldn't come out.
No, the nut comes off. This don't come out.
Oh.
I got the nut to come all the way off and tried to get it off, and it was oh.
Well, it's got it.
Yeah. Well, I also didn't. I tried it with a true Allen wrench, not with an actual.
This one's done a lot of hammer.
No, I know.
Okay, now this has got to come off, and if we don't have to have this piece, it's going to be a miracle. I don't know what we're doing for
Well, he had them there.
that. Yeah.
I think it is broken.
No, you're turning it.
Oh, I'm telling you, the bolt is not the same direction as the threads.
Well,
The bolt's going in this way, and the threads are coming out this way.
I kind of noticed that. I don't have any bolts that are like that.
Well, it's already broken, so.
I don't have any bolts shaped that way.
Drive it right out of there. Wow. It's not much left of that guy.
13 years of rattling around.
Not much left of that guy.
Yeah, now the problem is this is just slipped over into that shaft, and I don't know how far, and you can bet that's on there.
Understand why they would do that.
It was easy at the factory.
Okay, but what a pain. I was thinking this was just nutted on. We could have taken those nuts off. It would have just slipped right down.
That would have been too
We could
easy.
take that off, change the knuckles, slip it back on, send it back up, and you're done. Yeah, that's a good place to be. I need an angled. What a nightmare.
Yeah, well, is it going to come down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The knuckle is holding the weight of this up.
That's what I mean.
That's
in good shape.
yeah. That's how you know it's in really good shape there.
Ooh, that's why I use a punch. Yeah, just like that. Same thing on the other side.
Okay.
Those are not lock nuts. If you're thinking it's all right, I mean, it's as long as they don't rattle off.
It shouldn't.
The vibration's the only thing that would. I mean, it's not like they're moving.
Right.
Oh, I didn't anti-seize that.
Oh. Yeah. Better do that.
Although, doesn't matter.
Well, by the time this needs replaced again, you're probably going to be buying a new trailer.
Well, we're probably going to be in there putting those bearings soon. But other than that,
Well, then you're going to want this to slip
and
off.
yeah, we better. I think we're probably going to put them bearings.
Probably.
You took the threads off the bolt. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Well, I wasn't going to, but it's got to be cut off. It's going to have to be cut off.
You're the one that stopped. I was trying to get you to come back a little further.
There we go.
Get you off the slope.
Yeah, you.
No, I think it's half, but you gotta
Oh.
use that to hold it from turning.
I see.
Feed the tile that I put into that.
Okay. That's changed. What was it under? Couldn't remember. Which is crazy to me that it just built up enough rust behind there that
Yeah. It just busted that well. I'm surprised it busted that well, yes.
that's what I'm saying. Well, my camera froze, but we got the welding done. Should have seen me at the elevators. It was the guys. I'd get on the pit next to somebody at Marquis. They were just staring at me like, "What is this guy doing?" Honestly, I thought that was going to be a matter of just, you know, swinging that arm down and changing that U-joint. But holy cow. That was a miserable experience. That took all day. Literally all day. I mean, the sun is going down, for gosh sakes. I can't... ethanol plant's closed. If you like the videos, subscribe. It's free. All it does is just recommend me more. Helps me with the algorithm, you know. Like the video. If you got any questions, comment. I'll be here to answer them. So, thanks for watching.